And I feel like talking some shit, man. I'm talking
Lo,
about.
what's that story you was talking about earlier?
Man, I want to know the history
The punch bowl?
of the punch bowl.
You want to know the punch bowl?
First person you seen sip and serve. How'd you get your first cup in your hand?
What?
And let me know what happened, man.
Man, bro. Yes, we can, because we all gonna need a shot for this one,
Nah,
man. Because
bullshit.
you're talking
I
the
ain't taking no
creation.
damn shot.
You're talking, but no,
You
please.
get some shot?
And the glasses, sir. And just run them in some water for me. If this was a song, we would switch. I talk, that's my track. You talk, that's track 2. And every time you talk, you'll be on track 2. I think 5 should explain that.
We'll see. What happens is you have a channel per microphone here.
And then, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Each microphone is a different channel,
and
you can adjust the faders here
Yes.
to plus or minus
Oh, there
0
you go.
here.
So I'm all the way
To-
around again.
All right, so what happens is you turn this little knob right here up and down, and that adjusts the gain on the mic.
It makes mixing and mastering so easy. Oh, yeah. All right, so this man said had the nerve to say he want to talk about the beginning of all these niggas' habits. So I hope by the end of this, y'all take this shit and y'all be like, I don't want no more of this shit. Because I tripped out tonight. Let this nigga encourage me to pull up a goddamn drink and got caught. Motherfucker, this is my spirit coach. So, you know, we trying to encourage each other to do better. You know what I'm saying? So I thank you. And yeah, fuck that shit. It's whack. Just like gambling whack. That's why I brought it up, Lo.
Thank you.
Yeah. No. You absolutely right. You know what I mean? You absolutely right. Yeah. Everybody fall out the wagon, but I'd rather be truthful than bullshit. You know what I mean? I'd rather tell it like it is. Because, yeah, fuck that. Can't nothing stand strong on no lie. Let's go. And this boy, I want to talk about this also. We gonna do this here, man. And I just want to take y'all back one time, man. This is early 90s, man. I just want y'all to think about, you know, Menace to Society or one of them type of movie type shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Everybody hanging outside. That's just how you got it in back then, right? So basically the smokers will roll up and they'll have a little bag with some medicine in that motherfucker. And Third Ward is a heroin capital. For y'all that don't know, well, y'all do know, because every time something happen in New Orleans or wherever they heavy use that shit, they come to my hood, Third Ward, period, Dennis and Darling, $1 Million McGann. Know what I'm talking about? It's just real rap. So, quite naturally, the offset of the shit out there that helps it when they can't get it is cough syrup. You know what I'm saying? So, when we were young, they bring that shit through and be like, hey, let me get a rock now. You don't want to owe you nothing. They give you something, you traffic and trade or whatever. And we used to put it in beer. So, back then, like, you know, the throwdown box on the corner. We got a box of 40s. This is NWA, all that type shit. See, they ain't quite 49 yet. So it was a group, y'all know NWA, so that's what we drunk. They sung 8 Ball, that's what the fuck we drunk. Everything the rap song did, we did back then, basically. Dumb shit. At least we had money. So, yeah. We wasn't outside gangbanging for no money. You niggas tripping. That's why I'm getting this shit out there, man. If you gonna do anything, get you some money. Just don't take it. Hustle. Know what I'm saying? Or scam nobody black out of nothing, man. Go for the corporations, my nigga. Banks got all the money. The money ain't at goddamn Melvin High. Hell nah, that nigga trying to feed his family. Why you want to rob an individual? If you a robber, you just a robber. It's all kind of hustlers out here. You know what I'm saying? I respect the hustler. See, I respect the motherfucking nigga got shot. I respect the shooter. You know what I mean? That's where I come from. You know, protect yourself. Watch your neck. Anyway, so we used to do a thing called sweet beer. That's what that was. Now, like my daddy and his brothers, my uncles and all that, they never wanted us to mix that shit with nothing. You know what I'm saying? And I'm talking about my godfather, Mr. Hunt. So, be like, man, y'all doing that? Just drink it. And then they get to look and they don't walk around looking like idiots with 5 cups in their hand and all this shit all fucking day. You know, we was young at that too, y'all. But we gonna go back to that. So, anyway, so that's how we got that going. no addiction to it. You get it every now and then. It don't matter. You know what I'm saying? This is like Robitussin. This ain't even bar, y'all. This is like the shit that's supposed to have you hooked on one drink, but because it wasn't in our mind to be addicted, it wasn't a problem. We didn't have the stomach pains when you can't find it and all that shit. You know what I'm saying? And we ain't know nothing about that because we were the earlier users. This is with crack. They didn't know the first time they smoked crack, they wasn't gonna stop. They hit that bitch because that hoe was fine and they wanted to get high and get them some. And every dope fiend male will tell you that he got took down by a woman. But this is no woman drug. This is kicking it on the corner trying to make it through the night. You know what I mean? We came up with all kind of dumbass shit just to get through. You know, you got a bunch of teenagers getting money. What they gonna do? We childish out there. And we had to do what we do to know what we know. So anyway, a nigga growed up a little bit more. A nigga get a little bit more money. And then next thing you know, they got this place called Mercy House open. And it's still at this time now, when dope fiends was bringing it, they was bringing a pint. You giving them a dime rock for a pint. Even if they brought an 8, you still gave them a dime rock because this is $10. There was no value to it. You understand what I'm saying? It was just like something we'll take if you don't got no money. Every nigga that sold rocks know you gonna take what the fuck ever they got. Some gonna owe you money. That's just that's just the early days of getting it. So, yeah, you got the Mercy House. Okay, at this time, we done growed up a little bit. My brother Bam then came home. We got the detail shop. You know what I mean? Bam's all in detailing. Y'all know what it is, man. So, that's where everybody got their slabs washed up. You know what I'm saying? That's where Corey Blunts was birthed, some Joes in Northdale, and even Screw. You know what I'm saying? This is how I meet Screw. Our family got a detail shop that's been there 35 years. You know what I mean? Before you hit McGregor Park, you got to stop at Bam's and get washed up. And I'm only talking to the people that don't know about it. Everybody that's out there that's probably following us now gonna be like, nigga, what you fucking telling me? Nigga, I had to get washed up, put the spray in. So we was known for the spray, something serious. It was so strong, if you put it in your motherfucking air vent, that bitch gonna melt that motherfucker, man. Everybody know that. Nigga be pulling back up. So we didn't even sell the bottles back then because we knew it was too strong. So you would pull up for $3 and you been smoking, you and your boys, we'll hit, boom, 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 $3, get your ass on. Yeah. Even if you don't want a car wash. But most niggas, they come and got a slab, hence G-Wagon, you want that bitch to stay clean. So if you had a car wash, you gonna, hey, wax me up, hit me up. So we run a hand detail, you know what I mean? So we the hottest thing on the end of McGregor Park right there, you know what I'm saying? So everybody quite naturally meeting each other up there. So we start, for some reason, going to the Mercy House on special occasions. Screw wasn't even drinking syrup at this time. The Mercy House was the ice house. It was like a drug front, basically. It's not there no more, so we can talk about it. But it was across from the Majestic Theater, kind of like where you first opened your first shop at over there on OST. You know what I'm talking about? Josh Pet Shop and all that shit right there. Okay, so right there was the Mercy House. You go, and it still was no measurement upon it. It was just you get a cup, and if I'm right, it had a 4 in it. Like maybe that was 4 ounces. But you take that, you get a wine cooler, and we get 4 in the wine cooler. We graduated from beer. Most people drinking cognac at this time, having money, so beer was out. When Above the Law came with VSOP. So anyway, and the motherfucker, they selling that shit. We start mixing it in the VSOP and mixing it in wine coolers. And this is the birth of the Boom Farm. See, before sodas, ladies and gentlemen, it was beer, liquor, then Boone's Farm, which is a fucking bottle that'll have you, man, ready to kill everybody you know. That night, that's what you call wild juice. Well, not as wild as Wild Irish Rose or Thunderbird pluck.
Worse.
Yeah, we used to have that pluck too. That pluck, you put that Kool-Aid in that bad motherfucker, boy. Oh my God, you getting
out of there.
Man, you getting assassinated or you gonna pass out. You is not gonna make it off a night of Thunderbird. On Thunderbird?
Man,
oh, yeah.
Out of there.
But did you put a Kool-Aid in it?
Hell yeah.
Had to. Call it pluck.
Man, I threw up everything.
Stop it. Yeah, your insides will die fucking with that shit.
Man, that's some chemicals. I don't even know what the fuck that made.
That and Wild Irish Rose. Really? MD 2020. Can't forget about that bad motherfucker.
That's right up there too. It ain't bad, but it's still.
We never put syrup in MD 2020 though. I think a motherfucker had started learning then that like, nah, that's jungle juice, man. I got too much money for that type shit. You know what I'm saying? That nigga don't want to wake up, you know, pockets cut all open. You know what I'm saying? You falling asleep, motherfucker. You don't even know you. You know what I'm saying? That shit crazy. Hell no. You just out of there.
Pockets cut off.
What? Oh, they take a razor blade and hit you right here. While you sleep, pull that shit up out of there, keep going. You don't know who robbed your funk ass. You out of there. You off your note. And guess what a motherfucker gonna say? I ain't seen nothing. Man, that boy tripped. They ain't seen nothing because they mad they didn't get to cut your packet. That was cutthroat on the corner. Even in the early trap house, it was cutthroat all day, man. Friends just ain't friends no more. Like Zero say, I'm telling you. Behind that money, motherfucker didn't give a damn. But anyway, we had bands, we kicking it. You know what I'm saying? All of a sudden, my goddaddy, Mr. Hunt, pull up. I hadn't seen him in a minute. He was friends with my daddy. They all from Third Ward. You know, my pops passed away when I was young, so but this a nigga that hung with him, knew him, whatever the fuck. So he pull up. He in the car like this. I'm talking about Miss Rita driving. So I'm like, hey, mama, what's going on, baby? What's wrong with you? Like, man, I see the bottle sitting in the seat, but he got liquor with him too. I'm like, ooh, I'm gonna beg for me a shot of that there, man. Because like I say, we was kind of introduced to it when we was younger, but, you know, it wasn't an everyday thing. So I'm like, ooh, this gonna be a good day, because I had to work up at the shop. People that was around at that time ain't really working. You know, my brother owned the motherfucker, but we had to slow down because he ended up going to prison, getting a 50-year bid. You know what I'm saying? So due to that situation at that time, it was best that I had a legal occupation and really let it be known that I'm not doing shit. So I'm absent from any street activity at this point, but when I see this bottle, because of a street nigga, I'm ready to get high still. We going to Kansas tonight. We gonna put that in the Blue Hawaiian. You know, the big coming in the pictures. This is how the bowl started. So, long story short, he don't got nothing in that bottle. But when I clean the car up, it's a pint under the seat. He say he ain't got no more. So he can't know this paint. Then he out of there. I put the paint in my back pocket, my ratchet ass. You know what I'm saying? And then I went to start talking and, oh yeah, I was ratchet. That was, hey man, probably about $50. I gotta have this, nigga. Fuck that, nigga. And I ain't doing shit right now, nigga. I gotta live with the little money I got. I'm the only one had money when Bam went to jail. I swear to God, everybody was fucked up. They hit every house. Anyway, that's another story. So, motherfucking me, I didn't put that bitch in. I was in my back pocket. Went in the office, told Dave, they put that up, bitch. We gonna get high tonight, bitch. It's a whole pint, nigga. We had we seen the medicine ones on the corner. Never seen an actual paint bottle. I'm like, ooh, nigga, that's it. I read it. It's promethazine, bitch. That's it. Man, please, bro. I'm talking about, man, I walked out there, started talking to Miss Rita, because, you know, Pop was out of there. He on the inside now, because that's what you do. We wash your car, you go sit on the inside like a regular, but we're a hand detail, so it take a little longer. So by the time the car come up, I'm talking to Miss Reed. I'm like, hey, I ain't gonna even do y'all like that, man. You know what I'm saying? This was under the seat. See, baby, keep that. He don't need no more. Leonard don't need no more of that junk there. I say, well, oh, thank you, mama. She gave it to me. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, it held no value. So it made me feel bad. I don't like to steal. I don't like to be stole from. So, you know what I mean? Even as a youngin'. So, but the good thing about doing that is I asked her, I said, he ain't got no more of them? She said, baby, we got 6 cases in the trunk right now. Mama, you playing. She popped the trunk. She gave me my first case. She said, pass it out, sell it, do whatever. If you like it, for you, he gonna tell you 600, but I'm gonna give him to you for 400 after he give them to you for 600. Because he get high, forget she the motherfucking plug, and so she gotta get. I explained that lady. She really ran the show, and she let him, because that's her husband. But he was a fuck up. You know what I'm saying? Love you to death, Mr. Hunt. You already know, we laughed about this a million times, so this ain't nothing, you know. Shout out Miss Rita. Okay. And it's gonna be crazy on them comments up under here. That's what I'm talking about. Y'all know what it is, nigga. Yeah, nigga, I'm telling it, bitch. Okay, check it out. This movie shit, too. So the nigga goddamn me fucking up all the time. She give me a case and said, you don't owe nothing, come back. If that's what it is, price is cool. I'm like, damn, I put that bitch in the back. I don't want all of them because there's nobody to buy them at that time, low. You know what I'm saying? So you got very minimal people that's fucking with it. So took it home. Everybody that I knew that did drink, I called them over. Now, back then we was smoking Perfectos with regular weed. It wasn't the Marlowe special. Yeah, you wasn't goddamn me that, you know. You wasn't there then.
Yeah, big perfecto.
Yeah, you feel me? Reginald Bush too. Goddamn, but the top, we by Mexico now. We here by Mexico. So anyway, motherfucking me, I got the bitch. I go home, call Rhino, I call T-Bone, I call fucking Kiwi. These boys gonna be in the comments, I know it. Who else did we call? Man Poo. Goddamn Man Poo. So that was the little get. Oh, and Pat. I'm tripping. Can't forget about Blunt and Pat. So we just in my main Ridge apartment, we just started like smoking and chilling, what the youngsters call sessions. So one day I just had a punch bowl. I put a bunch of ice in that bitch, and I got some red cups. You know what I'm saying? And at first, before we didn't even think about a styrofoam. Like, what is that? You know, we're not thinking about insulating and making the ice. The attic hasn't sunk in yet. We drink this when we get amongst players, and when we go home, it's no cup on the side of your bed every night, like how we, you know what I mean? Like, this is just, you know, hold up, recreation, smoking, drinking with the fellas. Just like motherfuckers drank beer and shit. Anyway, so everybody, we had a great time, man. I don't know if it's Super Bowl, whatever the fuck, but when you getting high, everything fun. So we ranking, kicking it, doing what we doing. That's when the punch bowl was invented. So, of course, you're not going to keep passing the saliva around. You're going to go and dip it in. So now everybody, you know, like a real punch bowl. You got your thing. Everybody pour them a drink. Fours was not as weak as they are today. Let's just say that. I could put a 4 in a 2 liter, bro. And we gonna be high as the fucking moon. You put a 4 in a 2 liter right now, that motherfucker gonna look like a Sprite. That motherfucker ain't gonna have no Easter to the pink. Sorry, Lil Wayne. You know what I'm saying? And at that time, for the bar enthusiasts, for the drink enthusiasts, it was bar by that time. Barre. Green Label Bar. Hey, man.
When did it go to the soda? When did it go to
Okay.
the soda?
No, we would drink. That's what I tried. A Minute Maid Orange in the punch bowl. I forgot to tell you that. So it wasn't liquor that day. I got a Minute Maid 2 liter. That's why I'm saying the 2 liter. Yeah. It's a Minute Maid Orange. And I didn't think to pour it in there. I thought to pour it in a bowl with some ice and mix it up. That's where the bowl came from. I didn't think about, this gonna none of that yet. So that's how the soda came about. And we started doing that a lot. When I closed BAMs up, every day, that same group meeting me at the crib and we having a punch bowl party. That's how we started dubbing it the punch bowl party. So eventually you got more people hanging out. Screw coming. With him, more motherfuckers coming. We having fun at the crib. One day, so that was the journey of the paints. I started developing a little, like when they come in there, it can't be free. You got to pay me something. Yeah, but I mean, she charging me $400, so I'm just like, give me $100 a paint. That's when I start coming up with that Killer Bill too. We put a price on it. So you got 12 paints, that's a $400 profit. I'm not looking to make no profit. We just gonna create dope things because this shit fun. You know what I mean? And that's what we were doing. We didn't realize it. We was just having fun. You know what I mean? Wasn't looking at it as a hustle. As time went on, that's when you knew you were fucking addicted to this bullshit. But anyway, that was the birth of the cases. Man Pooh, while we having one of these sessions, bring a gentleman to my house, a black ass nigga, by the way, with one gold in his motherfucking mouth, loud talking ass, black ass, motherfucking Pat Lemon, man. Give me a shout out for Pat Lemon one time, man. Rest in peace, my nigga. I love you, baby. You know what it is, Lemon here, but I got to tell this story about your black punk ass. That's how you talk, y'all. I don't care, Mike D, I'm rich. This nigga had a wife, R.I.P., rest in peace, Tracy. You know, hey, you use my lawyer, that's what's up. You know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, that was his wife. She killed him, but That's his wife. If he would have lived, he would have been with her. You know what I'm saying? Everybody, feel how they feel about it. I actually know Tracy, and I tell that story here another day, and that's the rest in peace to I'm going to just always give him the title. He came to me with the gallon, but I'm going to always say Pat Lemon the Drink OG because he not here no more, and I gladly take second from him. Right? So y'all just salute me. Y'all need to salute Pat Lemon. That's the real drink, man. I'm talking about my nigga motherfucker shout out 5. My nigga can clap, yeah. All right, so anyway, man Poop bring this nigga to my house, and he got a fucking box low. So they both packing this big-ass box with 4 bleach jugs in it. I'm like, what the fuck is this shit? He throw that shit on the ground. Man Pooh don't know nobody else to bring quantity to like that but me. I'm the only person, you know what I'm saying, that had it like, could tell him what to do with it. Let's just say that. Y'all know what I did. I ain't got to, speak on that. But he brought it to me. So I'm looking at it. I say, bro, we can't do nothing with that. They gonna think we fucking with it because if we sell paints, I just put a price on the paint, y'all. So, but they used to it a certain way. That's one thing about us black folks. If you change it up, we don't want it. Hell no.
Gotta have that seal.
Oh, you gotta have that seal. Come on, bro. How many times you did? Come on, man. But after a while, you're like, man, that bitch might be in that wine, but that bitch real drink. That bitch don't play with that drink. Never did, never have. This is why it's low. Because when he introduced the gallon, now we had no choice but to break it down into at least 8 pints, but we had to put it in water bottles, snappers. I was always a thinker, though. So one day when we doing the 8 pints in snapper bottles, I'm thinking, I said, man, remember the Mercy House used to give us a cup? I said, if we break this thing down and charge motherfuckers $25, they'll buy more of those than they will $100 paints. It was no habits back then, so a paint might last everybody a week.
Brand new.
Yeah, they brand new to it. You might have the thing about making money is I need you to come back every day. So I'm thinking in my head, like, how can I, goddamn me, get these motherfuckers back every day? Break it down, $25. That shit, and we at BAMS. So it's excuse for the traffic. Man, that shit jumped off like Gorbachev. I ain't bullshitting. Oh, man, shit, man. It was jumping so hard that Man Pooh and Pat would ride around on foes with a cooler in the back because the police had no idea what the fuck this shit was. They didn't know what that was. How could they? So we were so bold and brazen with it that's how we hustled. But I was at the shop, so I'm like, I don't give a fuck. I got it broke down. Man, we took off like a motherfucker, man. So my grandmother, everybody know Mama Bam, you know what I mean? Rest in peace, love you to death too, Mama. You know what it is, baby. Happy Valentine's to you right there, Mama. You know what it is. Isabella McFarlane, rest in peace. So she'll be getting on me and Dave ass about this traffic that ain't getting their cars washed. Like, she wasn't with the bullshit. My mama did everything I did. You know, Lo. If I'm in L.A. and you need to go by the highs, hey, my mama there. You know what I'm saying? But my grandmother, oh, no, not here. And Bam locked up. Oh, no, see, my baby, he locked up and y'all don't care about him because you wouldn't be doing things to close the door, baby. This is a woman that helped Sheila Lee Jackson become who she was. This is a woman that was a staple in the community. Shout out City with it, man. He stay right behind her, man. And like, her house is in the predominant, what they call Black River Oaks, which is North McGregor. You know what I mean? Like, motherfuckers know about historical Third Ward. You know that motherfucking Bayou, yeah, that's where, you cross that Bayou and go down the road, then you to the slums. But when you that way, they call it the Black River Oaks. So, and she been there since she could remember. So, anyway, but so she ain't have no love for the streets. Eventually they started hustling on Dixie and all that shit, and she had to see that shit. But she was green to everything. You know what I'm saying? So she didn't want us doing that shit up there. So, boom, we had to think another way. So one of the ways that I thought was, when I leave here, I either go to Rhino House or I go to Big Mo House. Big Mo is by my grandma, right? I gotta drive her home and make sure the money right, because she don't trust nobody with that bag but her. She beat a nigga ass up with a goddamn suitcase style purse behind that money, man. Big boy worked at the shop, tried to fight. You know what it is, big boy. I still laugh at your bitch ass, because mama beat your bitch ass up with that purse trying to rob her. Yeah, so we had to start following her home and make sure she got there. So when I leave, I see Mo. He street over. Said it where it did Mo. Hey, what you doing, Mo? We start drinking up. Man, Screw about to pull up. Man, Robot about to pull up. Man, Sock about to pull up. Man, Lil T about to pull up. So they go all the fellas, you know what I mean? Because in Third Ward, we third, but it's like separated too. The alley was the alley, CUNY Homes, the CUNY Homes, DTA was DTA. But we all did the same shit. You know what I'm saying? So that's what made it clear. That's why Screw could bring all us together, because we all drunk syrup, we all rode cars, we all like jewelry, and going to his house. So, man, this shit crazy. So I'm at Mo's house, and I'm thinking, like, he got the same traffic as the shop. I need to give Mo a box, and I need to give Randy a box. And that's when history was done, you know what I mean? Like, it was over after that, bro, because I went to South Park, to Ricky Renee, KK, you know what I mean? At the game over. I'm talking about, bro, all on the north side with the same material. You know what I'm talking about? Because you talking about a nigga I got to help these people, man. They older, man. Like, glass, remember the paints were glass. It wasn't like plastic like today, so it's like our box was fucking heavy. But when we go into storage, we got hundreds of these bitches. You talking about, this is nothing to these people. They probably was paying $100 a box from Dr. Tran back then. They selling to me for $400 and he's selling for $600. And she probably could do whatever she wanted to do. It's plenty of times he fucked up, the count fucked up, and she don't even care. Just pay her. That's all she cared about. Fuck his money. Keep that. That's why I had such a good time in Vegas, man. That lady put about 20 in my pocket right then, bro. Like, love me to death, man. And Angelo, I ain't gonna go there. But anyway, you know what I mean? Nigga do some strange thing for a little piece of change. Anyway, I revered her as a mother, and I respected her as such. And, it just is what it is. So once we got everything rolling, next thing you know, niggas like KK and Jonathan Riley and all these people, they got a new plug with Lord Means. Lord Means had a style ranch in South Park, but he took care of the north side. Mr. Hunt and Lord didn't get along because they were both fucking with Miss Rita. I ain't know that till later. Goddamn. So one day in the middle of McGann, the two drink guards was out there, old ass, in the middle of the street boxing behind a woman. But come to find out, it was her plug with Dr. Tran that had both their ass on. So she controlled the north and the south and me. Like, this woman was some early Griselda shit, like in the drink form. So everybody say the drink man. It's really a drink lady. You know what I'm saying? And I'm going to bring that story to y'all, too. Matter of fact, I'm glad you asked me that, Lo, because that's like the fucking Without Violence, though. She was a player. And that's what we are in Houston. We not like how y'all young niggas doing it now. No, man, we were players. We had pistols. We'd blow your ass off and all. But we mostly got money. You know that, Lo. We got money. So I don't know where the chords got mixed, but man, I just wish you young niggas would get back to making money, man, and stop killing each other, bro. It's so much of it out there. If you just really put you dig your cleats in the sand, man, I swear you'll come up with a little bit of that shit without robbing a nigga, bro. Like, dig your cleats in the sand, man, it ain't hard. But that's the motherfucking drink story, how the goddamn punch bowl turned into the red cup that eventually turned into the styrofoam cup. And I'll tell y'all that story another time. And we'll finish the Miss Rita story. How about that? Anybody got anything else to say? Y'all got any questions to ask me about anything? I got all my people in the house. What's up? You good? I mean, plug your shit before you go then.
So, I had a drink cup too, right?
Huh, man?
You seen the drink cup that I have with the ice?
Oh, shit.
All candles. All that dedicated to the age.
We gonna put that right here. You know how they say, hey, fine, put that right here. I forgot she got a candle made out of like how I had that birthday cake that year. I had a double. They crazy. They got me a double styrofoam birthday. That shit was dope.
Okay,
It looked just like your candle.
Yeah.
Like
So I
ice
got a
and all
double
that.
cup too.
That
and
was
then
dope.
the candle go inside the cup. And a double cup is a Simply Sense cup, but it's gel wax, so it looked like it. And then I chop the ice up, so it make it look just like drink.
Oh,
so
damn. So
we
the
have
inside look like this.
Yeah, so on
That's-
Nah,
713
for real,
day,
bro.
like it's like a
I
real
gotta
drink
check that out.
candle.
Okay.
Yeah,
I
so
wouldn't
hearing
even
that
burn
story,
that
On
bitch.
it's
sale
like,
right
okay,
now
okay,
for
okay.
$795
I wouldn't
and
even
35
burn that
cents.
hoe though. You had to give me two because I wouldn't burn. I keep that. Well, I would burn it. I burn it right here. You had to give me two because I put that one up. That one be right up there. That
Oh,
bitch
well,
would
we'll
never
start that
get touched.
sponsorship then,
That way, if
yeah.
I ever did, yeah, for sure. But you know, you grandfather then, grandmother then. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, story time gonna be with you, baby. I love you, mama. You know what it
you,
is. My
mama.
age boo cool like a motherfucker, man. I love my baby. Now it's been me and her. Now we rock. Marlo and nigga, we rock. Like whole time I was on the run for like 3 years. That woman was sick on her deathbed, basically, man. She helped me raise this nigga right here, man. That was her child. Like, fuck what you and his mama got going on. Bring my baby over here. She had a fucking oxygen mask, all that shit. She didn't care. She didn't care. She loved that nigga, man. That was my hustle partner. I'm back and forth to California. She holding the city down like a motherfucker. Like, we in motion for real, for real. That's my dog. Like, for real.
Thanks.
And she loved that nigga. It was a fact. Yes, sir. You know what it is. They gonna drop that shit down there. That shit crazy, because motherfuckers who was fucking with me, they know, man. We had to go fuck with mama. Shit, for real. That's what's up. R.I.P. woman, I love you, man. For shit show, man. Wouldn't be shit without you. Y'all get that double motherfucking cup from Simply Sense, man. Y'all stay posted because I think it's about time for us to go and try to see what the dispensary shit talking about, low. It's the new hub, bro. And shout out to them boys in EMF, man. Them niggas got rolled, man, and got out the next day, man.